Is complete nightmare fuel. Because right now, 5 people are either dead or dying. So the sub, it's operated by OceanGate Expeditions, a company that does deep sea adventures for tourists, and ever since 2021 has been making annual trips to the wreck of the Titanic. And they've been doing that with their submersible called Titan, which dove off the coast of southeastern Canada yesterday morning. It's got about as much space inside as a minivan with 5-inch thick carbon fiber capped on each end by a dome of titanium to keep its 5 crew members safe. But about an hour and 45 minutes after diving, Titan's surface vessel lost contact with it, so the US and Canadian Coast Guards began a joint search operation, with boats, radar-equipped planes, and sonar buoys getting deployed to the area, but finding nothing as of this recording. Now, according to OceanGate, the sub is designed to hold 96 hours of emergency oxygen, and as of this morning, the operations chief said that they estimate between 70 and the full 96 hours were left. You had the U.S. Coast Guard later saying today they believe they have around 40 hours left. But even with that, you have people saying, even if they were found down there, how do you get them back? Right, the Titanic sits at 13,000 feet below sea level, a depth that's extremely remote, high pressure, and deeply freezing. Which, regarding that last note, if the sub suffered a power outage, it's believed the crew could freeze to death before they even ran out of oxygen. We've got to talk about how a wealthy white West Virginia couple allegedly adopted 5 black children and then put them to work on a farm as slaves. With the 2 whites in question being Donald Ray Lance and Jean K. Whitefeather. Back in October, one of their neighbors called the police and said the couple had locked 2 of their adopted kids in a shed, and saying the kids were forced to perform farm labor and they weren't allowed inside the main residence. Right, so the cops, they drive over to see what the hell's going on. And while they found that the parents weren't there, they walk over to this, oh Jesus, this locked 20-foot by 14-foot barn, with them ultimately breaking inside and finding a 14-year-old boy and a 16-year-old girl wearing dirty, ratty clothing and smelling of body odor, saying this poor boy had open sores on his bare feet. Police noting that they had a small RV porta potty, but no running water or lights. And these poor 2, they told the police they had been in there for 12 hours since they were last fed, adding that their foster parents forced them to sleep on the concrete floor without any mattresses. Allegedly, Whitefeather told police, yes,